as you get a look at the roster.
The irony, of course, being Canadians. But so when you see some really nice open threes, some paint touch kick-outs, some spray looks for Canada, most often two WNBA experienced players jumping up, Kayla Alexander, Camila Codorso.
Brazil will start the match. Dishes off. Brazil, the screen up top, great steal by Dantas. Puts up the three, does it have the shooter's roll? It does, and we'll have the first bucket here. Kayla Alexander. Shea Colley now right back. A little 10-foot jumper. She's good at that one.
Yeah, the officials allowing for the physicality, which is not uncommon at the international level, and I don't mind it at all.
Dantas.
He hit a couple in game one, too, stretching defense as well. You got to guard her out on the perimeter.
Kayla Alexander, I think she thought she had a foul there, puts one up, doesn't hit rim. Looking for that mismatch down low. Another three goes up. This time it's Marcelino. She had 13 points in that first game. And Damaris Dantas looking for the pass. Gonzalo scoops it up, finds the lane down the right-hand side. It's an and one. That foul will go to Ejim. There's Kayla Alexander making the impact, out to Sammy Hill. Sammy Hill sets her feet and from the corner gives us the first three. Gonzalo finds Marcelino. Marcelino up. Shea Colley not happy with that call, saying she was straight up too.
In a one-on-one versus zone-type defense, a man-to-man. And so there's your coaching techniques right there.
Pokey Chapman knew what she was gonna say in her timeout, and she said, I'm gonna throw you for a loop here. Marcelino gets by one defender, another just there, can't get it to go. Cardoso, a strong, physical. Turns the corner, out to Alexander. She re-drives, back to the basket. Nice footwork and gets herself open.
Kind of type attitude play at the top. But there you get the move, the over, the under, the excellent vision.
It's a 2-on-1. Brazil going against the smallest player on the court, and Day Wilson. Cardoso keeps it high and puts it in.
Cardoso's back was to us, but I imagine she had a big smile on her face. Just put her hands up.
There's Silas Swartz, big three. The first time she's been left open at the three-pointer, and she makes Brazil pay.
But there's some other things she's doing off ball.
Filipina Chai. It's the first time we'll see her, an immediate impact.
A little extra motivation or pride if you need it. But, and July 4th actually coming up too, so a couple countries at their Independence Day while we're down here at the FIBA Americas.
In that last possession, looking to regain here. Dantas back to the basket, up against Wallach. Colley open from three. Almost a sigh of relief there that you saw from her to finally see one go in the corner for Canada. They dish off. Day Wilson pulls up from deep. Nothing but net.
Flustered and wraps her up illegally. And to me, those are the best plays. This is the pride.
Shea Colley off the glass on the left-hand side. And that's going to force a timeout. And Dantas doing everything on the offensive end and the defensive end now. Grabs that rebound. Gonzalo up to Mora. Mora, a nice pass in and an easy finish for Victoria. Steal right after that. But Brazil answers on their end. Day Wilson open from the foul line. It's good. Marcelino looking to take on her one-on-one matchup. Can't get it to go. It's going to be off the leg of Colley. Hands off, Marcelino. Off the mark, but look who's there for the and one. Damaris Dantas willing this Brazilian team back into it.
And this is a tougher lineup because Ejim's not in the...
Nascimento, a quick shot off the back, but look who's there to pick it up. Dishes right back to Nascimento, who cleans it up. Nascimento to Dantas, into Cardoso. Cardoso, the hook shot off the glass. Redrives, gets it out to Day Wilson. Right back to Hill. Hill chucks up the three. That one's good on the assist of Cheyenne Day-Wilson.
Behind Camila Cardoso when she's about 1.5 feet from the rim. These are all the steps, and I was talking about the red.
Yeah, 3 shooters on the court now for Team Canada. Kayla Alexander, the long 2. I didn't call her a shooter, but Dantes finds an open. Nascimento knocks it down for the 10-footer. Loses her dribble, gets it out to Martins. Reestablishes her feet. Looks to go all the way around Alexander, but Alexander said, I've got W experience too. Grabs the block, and now it's Silas Swords. Oh, pickpocketed by Marcelino. A beautiful leading pass for Dantes, who puts it up. And like we said, draws another foul and will go to the line again.
In transition, and she just busts out dribble without the ball in her hands. Eventually,
Kayla Alexander dishes out. Sets a screen for Colley. Colley sets up, sets her feet.
Nobody around in the screening action. You got to pop that.
Nascimento must have heard me. She said, we're not. Cardoso with the shot off the mark. A fight for the rebound. Brazil keeps it live. And Marcelino.
Rebound, got a good chance, but they're unfortunately, and rebound and foul. So you give up the rebounds.
Colley has the numbers to Russell. They find Gibb. And a minute into Gibb being on the floor, another 3. 3 minutes left to go in the third. Dantes down low. Scoops, gets right around. Nascimento up, tries to dish to Cardoso. A loose ball. Delaney Gibb comes up with it. Day-Wilson kicks it up. Marissa Russell, her first bucket of the game, comes in a transition 3 to force the timeout. Martins off the screen from Mora. They're looking into Cardoso. Cardoso wraps around the defender. It's a foul on Shy. Cardoso. Martins off the screen. Looks inside to Cardoso. Cardoso looks to go to work once again. She's eating down low. Reuses it. They're looking into Cardoso once again. Cardoso, same spin move off the glass, and you're going to continue seeing that. 0-0 as Brazil brings it up. Martins. No one stops her. Kayla Alexander from behind tries, but no good. And Martins. Gibb drives right, takes the contact, and puts it up. That's her first 2-pointer of the tournament. And Day-Wilson, step back, deep 3. Nothing but net. The crowd erupts. Lots of time on the clock. Over to Kayla Alexander. Alexander, pump fake, drives on Cardoso, tries to pull around, but Cardoso stays on her feet. A good tries to dish it in. Swords right there. Now it's Day-Wilson. A handoff to Alexander, no good, and Brazil with the board. De Oliveira comes off the screen. No defender on her. She wants a 3 of her own. Marissa Russell checks in for Team Canada. As Nascimento almost gets all the way down, but Kayla Alexander is there for the denial. Nascimento drives, sees the lane. Kayla Alexander tries to step up. Here's Colley, back to Gibb. Gibb again finds herself open down low. It's good for 2.
Starting with the ball in her hands, she's making cuts and receiving passes.
De Oliveira finds herself an opening, a big 3.
Offensive tool belt, if you will, getting downhill a couple times as well. Look at the defense from Canada, though. And by the way, that call doesn't happen if your defense isn't fighting through screens.
Dantes down low against 2, spins off the glass. What a finish. Patiently waits for her teammates. Viewing the action, comes off the screen. Drives right behind Kayla Alexander, blocked by Alexander's. And they'll try to do just that now. Delaney Gibb dishes to Kayla Alexander for the long 2.
Point Brazil. And let me tell you, they earned it. That fourth quarter defense, holding Canada, who has been scoring closer to 100 points a game to 5 points.